Welcome back. I am here now with Mimi Stillman. And now, Mimi, we have two other pieces on this program I want to talk about. One of them we've done in Annapolis, and it was the last time you were here. And it is a wonderful arrangement of the Piazzolla Libertango that Jim Kessler did. And the other is a flute concerto by Antonio Vivaldi, which is, one of so many concerti. But I have to say, this one, La Notte, I didn't really know. I knew of it, but I didn't know it. So let's start with La Notte, this wonderful, spooky, dramatic concerto. And what do you think? What do you want? What should we know about this piece?
Well, I'm so excited to do this with you, Ernie. In Vivaldi's La Notte, that means night or concerto. It's an extremely vivid depiction of the night in music. It's really up there with the dramatic power of the Four Seasons and how vividly Vivaldi characterizes elements of nature and time. And what you have in this concerto is a sort of series of shorter movements, like almost like a suite, expressing different things. There's the fantasmi, or a ghosts movement. There's il sono, the dream movement. And it actually reminds me, in addition to, Vivaldi's great tradition of writing for instruments, it kind of reminds me of some of his operatic movements and their dramatic power, especially in the slower flute ones, could sound like a soprano in some of the Vivaldi opera arias that I love. And so those are some of the things I'm thinking about when I approach this concerto.
Well, let's jump to the Piazzolla, because Jim Kessler did this arrangement specifically for you, knowing the way that you play and sort of he knew what you did and the way it. And I really think this was really it's really lovely. And what I like about this tango, we think of classical music concerts and we think, what is a tango? But Piazzolla has finally and deservedly made his way into the main stage of American music and the concert hall, which I think is where his music should be.
Yeah, Piazzolla on the concert stage, and a couple of things that I always think about when I think about this great Argentinian composer Astor Piazzolla is the way that he created the nuevo tango. So he was steeped in the tango, the dance music of his native Argentina, but brought it from the dance floor to the concert hall in the style called new tango, nuevo tango. And another really remarkable story about him is he went to Paris to study with the great composition pedagogue Nadia Boulanger, one of the greatest and most influential teachers of composition of all time. And she kind of taught everybody, right? In the 20th century, Aaron Copland, Leonard Bernstein, so many names. Piazzolla brought her his concert music. In some ways, he was wanting to kind of write in a more mainstream classical composition style in the works that he showed to her. But then when he did bring her music for bandoneon, the Argentinian accordion, very much in his signature tango style, she told him something along the lines of, this is Piazzolla, this is what you should write.
Well, Mimi, I can't wait to see you and do these pieces. We're going to have a blast.
I'm so thrilled. Yes, me too. Thank you so much for creating this beautiful program.
So join us on November 12th at 8 o'clock at Maryland Hall to see the Annapolis Chorale, the Annapolis Chamber Orchestra, and our special guest, Mimi Stillman. See you there.
See you soon.